Hi folks, cheer. 1 part orange juice, 2 part vodka. And in the US, we call them a screwdriver. In any case, we're going to talk about carburetor. CVK curing for Ural. This is a slide carburetor. It's PWK. It's also, you can mount on a Ural. And this guy here is a Makuni. And this is off of my Nipples bike. I'm just using the Makuni and the PWK as an example to compare to the Kirin. Okay, this is CVK32. I'm going to take this out just to show you the floater, the plunger, and let's see. Here's the ball. Okay, this is your vent. Okay, see, way in there is your vent because it needs air. Okay, it's not an overflow because it's way up high. Okay, it's not an overflow, it's a vent. So basically there is no overflow. To stop the gas from from getting to your engine. If your petcut fail and if your flower got stuck, gas will continually go into here and migrate into your engine. The first rule of owning a Ural, especially a carbureted Ural, you need to kick the bike at least one time before you hit the electric start button. If you don't, and the gas somehow migrate into the cylinder and hydrolock, you will tweak that crank. You might not notice now, but later down the road, you're going to pay for it. And you're going to need a new crank. And that's just very expensive to replace. You basically have to rip the engine out, take out the crank, and put in a new crank. New crank costs around $550 now, and plus other labor. So you're looking at it, a couple $1,000 repair. So always kick. But in any case, if you look at the Kirin, okay, you see right there? Well, in any case, I always knew about the overflow, okay? As you can see on the Makuni, the overflow. I mean, I've been riding bike and messing with bikes in the early 80s, so I know about the overflow, the ball overflow. And as you can see here, you have put some water in here, watch come out here, okay? So if the gas somehow we're not able to stop by the floater or the petcut broken or something, the gas keep going in, it will come out of the board instead of migrate into the engine. Same thing with the PWK, as you can see, the overflow. Okay, so that's a safety feature, so you won't hydrolock your engine. And a quick check, okay, they're roughly, I don't know, a good 3/16 above the edge. Same thing with this guy, okay? Keep that in mind. So that's a safety feature. Why did they don't have it on the Ural? I'm thinking it might be the EPA regulation, because they don't want the gas to spill out on the ground. And they took it away, so now the gas have nowhere to go except into your cylinder and lock up your bike and ruin your crankshaft. So I always knew about the overflow, but Michael on the service feed kind of opened up the subject again. And to make the story short, basically a lot of folks said just drill a hole and insert a brass tubing. See right there? You get a 1/8 brass tubing from any hardware store. They have it, and you drill the hole. As you can see, there's an old hole there. Well, the casting is always there. You drill the hole and shove this pipe in there, and you are good to go. And of course, it's not going to interfere with any of these. Okay, that's not the problem. Okay, so I drew the hole and I shoved that in there. It's not going to work. You know why it's not going to work? Because of this. See, there's a shoulder on this. And if you look down into there, that's how you drain your bowl. Water go into there. And, you know, like every winter, people undo the bowl by unscrewing and let the gas out, because this shoulder here is basically let the gas out. So if you drill the hole all the way to there, of course, you have to take this out first, drill the hole, and do your tube. It does not work because this thing is still in the way. Okay, this thing is still in the way. Oh, I did that already. See, right there, I did that. I can show it to you. Okay, as you can see, I drew the hole, insert 1/8 brad. As you can see, if I pour water on here, in here, it will come out because this thing's been removed, right? So let's see. See that? Okay. Now, if I put this back in, right? Because, you know, I have to stop the water from, not the water, but the gasoline from coming out. I'm using water as a, you know, demonstration. So I'll put this back in. Now, fine, right? But if I squirt some water in here, we have a problem because it's plugging up the hole. See it's draining now? Because this thing here is plugging up the brass hole and will not let the water come out. So you cannot just drill a hole, shove the tube in there, and expect the overflow to work. It just doesn't. Let me try this one more time, okay? Back in tight, right? And we try to blow on it. Nothing, okay? Fine, right? Nothing. Dump it. So that is the problem. The problem is this guy plugging it up. So I basically drew a good CVK32 bolt. So it's like, but knowing me, I'm not going to give up. So I'm thinking, what if, right? What if I screw this in all the way, screw it in all the way, tight, super tight, and then chase it with the drill. Okay, and this is what I did. As you can see, I drew the hole right to the sucker. See it? See if I can find a smaller bit and show it to you. Luckily, it's just right before the shoulder, so it's not interfere with the drain. And that is the only way it's gonna work as an overflow. Now you have to put it back in. Okay, now watch this. see if I can watch the water coming out there, okay? See that? So that is the only way for it to work is to drill a freaking hole right through this thing, because the way it's designed. And another thing I found out that according to, see how tall that is? It's good. Let me get a caliber, but according to a lot of websites, you're supposed to cut 7 millimeters above the edge of the bolt. But I tried that. As you can see, look, I even did one already. See how shorter? But every time I jerk it around, the gas starts coming out here. That ain't gonna work, because you know you're driving and you start smelling gas because you hit a bump. So I took it up as high as possible without hitting the casting, and I cut an angle on it so that way it's open a little bit bigger. Oh, by the way, it doesn't interfere with anything, okay? It doesn't interfere with the flow or anything. It's just straight through. As far as I can, I cut it really high, so when, you know, this thing jerking around, the gas will not spill out of this hole. So in any case, the summary of this video is, yes, it will work, but you have to drill a hole right to one of these guys. Keep it high as possible without hitting the casting. And let me get a caliber. Look like a good ½ inch, okay? Good ½ inch. And I don't know how they do it with these guys. Look like they just barely above the rim there. Same thing with this guy. You know, from what I did on a Kieran is, every time the bike shake, the gas will come out. I don't want that. I want it high. So as you can see, it's high enough. See right there? It's high enough that if the pec cut and the bolt, the flow will not stop the gas, it will come out here and it will save your bike from hydrolock. But in any case, it does work. My recommendation is get one of these bolts on eBay. See, I have a spare one. That's why I was playing with it. And then try it, okay? Because you don't want to mess it up and ruin your carburetor. Get a spare one, play with it, and see how you're gonna like it. But I think I'm gonna do a set, and I think it's a good modification. If not, just get your bike before you hit the electric start, and everything will be fine. All right, thanks for watching.